The Church for the Immense Profits is brought to you by Chicken Pretenders, the soy product that's not that convincing. This is the story of an old man, a weird dream, and a road. About 15 days after his birthday, an old man dreamt he was walking along facing traffic on a 2-lane highway when a deputy sheriff pulled up. An obvious welfare stop to see if he was a dementia patient who'd wandered away from a home or a facility. And satisfied he was out there of his own free will, asked him why. And the old man replied, "I'm a 75-year-old disabled combat veteran of Vietnam, and I realize this is the last opportunity to see the country I served. All my trips across country have been behind glass of an airplane, train, bus, or van, and this was it." And then he realized he had a big backpack on. He woke up. And when he told his only child about the dream, she did not say, "Gosh, what a weird dream." She said, "So, are you going to do it, Dad?" And he hadn't even considered it until that moment. So he did, consulted his board advisors, and an overwhelming number said, "That's amazing, you should do that." A few even said, "Boy, I'd like to do something like that someday. What an adventure you'll have." Perhaps his most professional advisor said, "I've known you for years. If you don't try this, you'll never forgive yourself." Not being one who takes joy in traveling, he doubted that, but she reassured him that it was his trip, not anyone else's, so he could say, "That's enough, I'm going home," at any time of his choosing. So if he completes the trip, he will walk most of the way from Oregon to Illinois, save across sections of the High Plains and Great Plains, where getting water and food is very unlikely, according to the people more experienced than he. There he'll take short bus trips, stopping for a day or two in towns along the way in order to rest and renew himself. Of course, nature could kill him on the way. Weather, bears, bugs, snakes, even carnivorous fish, though the latter is unlikely. There are piranha in Nebraska, he has been informed. Or he could fall victim to banditti or roaming bands of homicidal nuns. But perhaps the homicidal nuns are just the story his mother told him as a child. She liked stories like that. Her favorite book to read him was The Abysmal Life and Prolonged Cringing Senseless Death of Bunky the Bear. He used to be prone to nightmares, but since 1991, he has been taking a psychiatric recommended drug called placebin that has given him a new leash on life. Costs $85 a pill, but it's worth it to not be pursued through the sleep world by homicidal nuns. But now he's on the road working to get himself in shape by walking. We'll see how far or how well he fares. And he is certain about one thing. He had planned to have as his epitaph, "None of it seemed like adventure." This may prove him wrong. This has been a copyrighted presentation of the Church of the Immense Profits, a nonprofit Oregon corporation that does not want your money or your subscription, but does request that you give a few bucks to a legitimate food charity locally, perhaps on a weekly basis. No kid in a civilized country should be hungry. It is also requested that you consider and live the golden rule every day of your life, and hope that's not too much to ask of you. Safe travels to all of you listening. See you, hopefully, tomorrow.